This mixing thing is definitely taking over, but I don't care.
Hi writers, and welcome in the ultimate graffiti challenge. Actually today was going to be a classic graffiti day. Me and Mr. Ares, which is over there, we wanted to do something pretty classic, two pieces with the same color scheme, but Mr. Ares wanted to do a grey piece with a pink background, and me, Mr. Vent, here I am, well, I wanted to do a pink piece with a grey background. And so, instead of argue or instead of fighting each other, well, we decided to do a little challenge. We will challenge each other on 3 different things: color scheme, letters, and balancing, of course. And well, at the end, you, dear writers, will decide the winner in the comments. But now, since I want to win, let's paint. Also because this cheater is already finishing his sketch. He is taking advantage from the fact that I am a content creator and he is just a normal stupid writer. Let's do it. Just joking, let's eat some piadine first, thanks to Erasare's mom.
Flat panini.
Flat panini, yes. Buon appetito, dear writers. Scrapey, 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 scrapey. Honestly, I'm tired of scraping, so it's time to sketch. Also because Ares is filling already. First can empty. It's always really hard to paint a wall small like this one, because it's always hard to make the sketch fit correctly within the wall. Personally, I hate so much when there is a little part of lettering that is not completely in the wall. And this is basically the problem that I'm having right now with the T, because I compressed the sketch a little bit to make it completely on the wall, but now the T is gonna be tricky. I am really too close.
Ah, finalmente un po' di colore a questo quartiere.
You know, when people that don't make graffiti walk by us painting, the most common thing that they say is, oh, finally someone that gives a little bit more color to this hood. Well, more color, right? Good job, Mr. Ares Eras. Make underground graffiti, not pop ones. Let's do the T all over again. The sketch is done. Erasares is done with his filling. He is scraping the upper part of the wall because he has to make the background. On the other hand, about me, I'll do the background first and then the filling, because it's a workflow that I like more than the opposite, which Erasares has done. Background done. Erasares is already making the 3D. The gap between me and him is gonna be bigger and bigger, probably because I have to do the contents. Filling time, again with bucket paint. Remember, cheapness is not laziness at all. If you want to be lazy writers, you gotta get rich very soon, trust me. I'm almost done with the filling, but I want to show you something. This is the color of the bucket paint that I'm using to make the filling, the pink, and this is a pink can where I added a little bit of white, and I can't believe it, but it's the same exact color of the bucket paint. Okay, actually it's a little bit darker, but whatever. I think that this filling will need a second layer anyways, so it's not a problem. Let's do this second layer. Done. Like this, it's way better. But you know what can I do that will make it even better than it is now? I could finish it. Also because it's pretty late. It's 4 PM. Fuck. So basically, since also this time I have no background, I'm gonna do the outline, then drop shadows, and then I'll finish it. Let's do it. AKA, let's ruin it.
After a few lines, I thought that the level 1 skin cap that I was using was not cool for the outline that I had in mind, so I changed with the Lego cap. Is it gonna be the right choice? Well, I don't know why, but after this little at the end mistake, my brain crashed completely. I started thinking that everything was horrible, that all the outlines were crooked, even if the truth is that most of them were okay. Fortunately, I realized what was going on in my head and I stopped doing this. I did the ease outline all over again and I sketched the shadow.
Okay, tricky outlines done. It was really hard. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not in the right mood or something. Whatever. It's time for the drop shadows on the letters and on the background.
Till this point, the piece was looking ugly and not precise to me, but while filling the shadows I realized that, as also Smoe always says, sometimes you just have to trust the process.
Highlights!
Obviously, even if the worst part of the painting process is done already, mistakes are always behind the corner, like the crookedness of this loop. But nothing is unsolvable, fortunately. And so, are you ready to choose the winner of this challenge? But as always, let's analyze it. And after that, I'll tell you my opinion about who won the challenge. And then I want you in the comments to share your opinion with me. First of all, the balancing. The piece is pretty static, the letters are not that slanted, they are basically straight. The V this time is not much more complex than the other letters. I mean, it is because it's the only letter that has arrows and a loop, but the letter structure is on the same level of the E, M and T. Anyway, the big arrow that is coming out from the V as always sustains the E, the M and the T, which are boxy themselves, and also if you look at them as a group. The spaces and the holes between these letters are mostly small. On the other hand, the V is wide, and this is immediately clear to your eyes also thanks to the big grey space between the two sticks of this letter. The letters themselves are quite easy. The V is cool, even if I would have done the left stick like 2 centimeters wider, because it looks like it could suddenly fall off, but the overall look of the letter is still okay. E and N are a bit more straight than the T, that by the way has a lid on which I am still wondering, because I don't know if it is good or not, and I would like to know your opinion also about this. The color scheme is good, but there is not enough contrast in my opinion. If the outline was just a little bit darker, the piece would have been better. And so, about the challenge, well, I think that in my opinion, my letters are better than Ares letters, but Ares color scheme is better than mine, also because he made a proper background and this was a win choice. About the balancing, I think that my piece balancing is more elegant than Ares one, not more correct, just more elegant. And so, in my opinion, again, altogether in my opinion, I won this battle, but it's only my opinion. You might have a different opinion, and it's okay, so please share it in the comments. I really hope that you enjoyed this little challenge. Thanks for watching, dear writers, subscribe, leave a like and turn on the bell, and see you next time.